I was horrified to find a strange bruise spreading across my thigh. Every morning when I woke up, more and more scales were falling off my body. But that wasn't even the worst part. I started noticing gill-like slits forming on my skin.
I hid it from my parents and went to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor tried to reassure me it was nothing serious, but the moment he turned away, he called his superiors. I panicked. I didn't want to be taken away like some kind of freak. So I ran. Fear and despair hit me all at once. When I got home, I mixed myself a strong glass of salt water, hoping it would calm me down. But as my body kept changing, plain salt water wasn't enough anymore. I could feel my instincts taking over. I found myself drawn to the fish in the tank. I reached in, grabbed 2 goldfish, and shoved them straight into my mouth. I chewed, and somehow I couldn't stop, but the moment I swallowed, I snapped back to my senses. What I was doing was insane. I panicked and threw it all back up. I rushed to school like nothing had happened. And of course, that day had to be biology lab. The teacher called on me to dissect a fish by myself. On the surface, I looked focused. But to me, it wasn't a specimen anymore. It was food. After class, when everyone left, I couldn't hold back anymore. I grabbed a piece and stuffed it into my mouth. But right at that moment, a classmate returned and witnessed it all. The changes in my body and my emotions sent me spiraling again.
I even went to see a therapist, trying to find answers.
I even started to suspect I wasn't my parents' biological child. I asked Gina to help me look for clues at home. We found a document folder hidden in a bag. It was all in French, I couldn't understand a word. Deep down, I was nearly sure that had to be my adoption record. Just then, my mom walked in. Her face was tense and furious. She immediately kicked Gina out, and then we got into a huge argument. At that moment, I became certain I was adopted. One day, when my parents were out, I finally gave in to the craving. This time, I ate every single goldfish in the tank. Later, Gina invited me to a party. I got dressed up and went, but halfway through the night, she fell into the water. I didn't even think. I jumped straight in. In the pitch black ocean, I could see everything clearly. I found her almost instantly. I gave her CPR, forcing air back into her lungs. Finally, I got her safely out of the water. At home, I started picking the scales off my legs with tweezers, one by one. I thought maybe it would slow the transformation. But deep down, I knew it was pointless. I couldn't accept what I was becoming, so I swallowed an entire bottle of pills. By then, my legs had already fused together, like a tail, a fish tail. I broke down completely, my eyes going black as I fell to the ground. When I woke up again, the transformation was complete. A massive fish tail had replaced my legs. I struggled desperately trying to get rid of it, but it clung to me like some cruel, inescapable fate. I lost all hope. The craving for water finally made me stop fighting. I filled the bathtub and submerged myself completely. Only then did I feel a hint of peace. And in that moment, I understood. Maybe I never belonged to this world. I called Gina and told her everything. When she saw me like this, she froze. But me? I was strangely calm. Later, Gina struggled to carry me into the car. She knew it was time for me to go where I truly belonged. We drove all night, until we reached a remote beach. I called my parents one last time to say goodbye.
Mami? Ich vermisse euch. Ciao, ciao, Mama.
There was so much I didn't want to let go of, but I knew the ocean was where I belonged. After one last hug with Gina, I turned and swam into the sea. And the moment my body sank beneath the water, all the loneliness, the shame, the pain, they were gone. I had finally found it. The ocean that was truly mine.